War. War never changes. In the year 1945, my great-great-grandfather, serving in the army, wondered when he'd get to go home to his wife and the son he'd never seen. He got his wish when the U.S. ended World War II by dropping atomic bombs on Hiroshima and Nagasaki. The world awaited Armageddon. Instead, something miraculous happened. We began to use atomic energy not as a weapon, but as a nearly limitless source of power. People enjoyed luxuries once thought the realm of science fiction. Domestic robots, fusion-powered cars, portable computers. But then, in the 21st century, people awoke from the American dream. Years of consumption led to shortages of every major resource. The entire world unraveled. Peace became a distant memory. It is now the year 2077. We stand on the brink of total war. And I am afraid. For myself, for my wife, for my infant son. Because if my time in the army taught me one thing, it's that war never changes. War never changes.
You're gonna knock him dead at the Veterans Hall tonight, hun.
You think?
Absolutely. Now get ready and stop hogging the mirror.
Right.
Alright, hello everyone, I'm Con from Project Heroes. Today I'm playing Fallout. We're starting a new series, because Ultimate Admiral Dreadnought is something that I don't want to be playing every day for my whole career in this. So, Fallout is a post-apocalyptic, kind of role-playing game. So, one of my favorites. On Steam. So let's get right on into it. Let's make a character. I'm not going to do a whole lot of customization on this. Maybe just give him a haircut.
Did I mention how much I love that new haircut?
Give him a haircut and let's say instead of let's make him one of let's just make fire from my D&D campaign. Which means I need to find a short haircut. None of those. Those are the modded. This is going to be a modded playthrough, so that's the base haircut. Yeah, this is going to be a modded playthrough, so...
This new haircut's really working for me.
Yeah, I got a few modded, I say a few, but I got some modded guns, and then we got, I think we'll just call that good. Then I know I got some replacers for the Curie, for Curie and Piper, just make them look better, because they're honestly, I don't like how their faces look in the base game. At least.
Ah, good morning, sir. Your coffee. 173.5 degrees Fahrenheit. Brewed to perfection. And today's newspaper just delivered.
Thanks, Codsworth.
Of course, sir.
So that is something that I'm going to try and do, is not talk during the dialogue. Now, mods I'm also using, I have a couple, or at least I am playing with We Are the Minutemen, which is an amazing mod. I'm also playing with Militarized Minutemen.
Oh, sounds like someone made a sticky. I shall attend to young Sean.
You know, I was nervous at first, but Codsworth's really good with Sean.
Yeah, so I am playing with Militarized Minutemen, which means that the Minutemen are going to have stuff like actual proper military uniforms, and I think some weapons. They might just be running around with pipe, I think it depends. But the We Are the Minutemen mod adds in a lot of extra stuff, like it's pretty much just an overhaul of the Minutemen faction in-game. We're about to interact with this guy.
Can you get that? It's probably that salesman. He comes for you every day.
So, let's get
Good
into
morning.
this.
Vaultec calling.
Good morning.
Isn't it? Just look at that sky out there. You can't begin to know how happy I am to finally speak with you. I've been trying for days. It's a matter of utmost urgency, I assure you.
What's so important?
Why, nothing less than your entire future. If you haven't noticed, sir, this country has gone to heck in a handbasket. If you'll excuse my language, the big kaboom is... It's inevitable, I'm afraid, and coming sooner than you may think, if you catch my meaning. Now, I know you're a busy fellow, so I won't take up much of your time. Time being a precious commodity. I'm here today to tell you that because of your family service to our country, you have been pre-selected for entrance into the local vault. Vault 111.
Sounds great.
Oh, it is. Believe you me. Now, you're already cleared for entrance in the unforeseen event of total atomic annihilation. I just need to verify some information. That's all.
Sure, let's do it.
Splendid. Splendid. Now, let's see.
Alright, so yeah, I'll talk about the mods that I have a bit more later. I can't even remember what exactly I put on here, but we'll be playing with fire. And by the We Are the Minutemen mod, I think everyone can assume what kind of playthrough I'm going to do with this, what path I'm going down. And it's one that I really find hard to shy away from, is the what I call the Mr. Goody Two-Shoes playthrough. Let's do that.
Wonderful. That's everything. Just gonna walk this over to the vault. Congratulations on being prepared for the future.
Thanks again.
Hey, it's peace of mind. That's worth a little paperwork, right?
For you and Sean, no price is too high.
Good answer.
I have my moments.
Sir, Sean has been changed, but he absolutely refuses to calm down. I think he needs some of that paternal affection you seem to be so good at.
You heard Codsworth. Go on.
That's the other thing that I'm wondering is, should I turn the radio off in my settings? I probably should. Just because I don't think the in-game... I'm not sure if that will get me in trouble. You know, we'll leave it. we'll see what happens. If I get a copyright strike, then I get a copyright strike, and I'm not worried about it. I'm not monetized.
How are the two most important men in my life doing? Spin the mobile a bit. He loves that.
It's a child.
How's my little
It's a
guy?
mini-me.
Much better
Wait.
now, huh? Listen, after breakfast, I was thinking we could head to the park for a bit. Weather should hold up.
Yeah, sounds like fun.
Sir, Mum, you should come and see this.
Codsworth, what's wrong?
Followed by flashes, blinding flashes.
There's people running
Sounds
outside.
of explosions. We're trying to get confirmation.
What?
We seem to have lost
did
contact
he
with our
say?
affiliate stations.
He says we're all gonna die.
We do have coming in. That's confirmed reports. I repeat, confirmed reports of nuclear detonations in New York and Pennsylvania. My God.
I had to make the joke.
Oh my god.
We need to get to the vault now.
I've got Sean. Let's go.
Quick, I want to take my Grognak the Barbarian comic.
Residents of Sanctuary Hills, if you are registered, evacuate to Vault
Just
111
leave
immediately.
Codsworth behind.
Keep it orderly. Vault participants this way.
It's okay.
Just help me pack it up.
So, yeah, for those who don't know, I think it was kind of explained, and it was a little explained in the intro. Fallout 4
That's
is
absurd! I am
Not on the
Vault
list.
Tech.
You don't get in.
I'm going
the
in.
bombs
You get
are bombs are dropped
okay,
because the
okay.
U.S.
I'm
is
reporting
at
this.
war with
If you're
China,
in the program, step
who
forward.
invaded
Otherwise, return
Anchorage,
home.
then got kicked out, and then yeah, we'll probably
We need to get
find
in.
out more later.
We're on the list.
Infant, adult male, adult female. Okay, go ahead.
Thank you.
Good luck, ma'am. You two, follow me. Come on.
What's gonna happen to all those people outside the
We're doing
gate?
everything we can. Now keep moving.
I want that car. Oh, running for our lives, and I'm worried about a car.
Step on the platform in the center.
I'm a car guy. I have to be honest. I think I might record SnowRunner at some point.
Almost there. We're gonna be okay. I love you. Both of you.
We love you too.
If this was real life, I would be blind.
Oh god! Oh god!
Yeah, one thing you never do in real life is look directly at a nuclear explosion, because the flash will actually make you go blind. At least that's what I'm told. Of course, having never seen a nuclear blast, I'm glad to have
We
never
did it.
seen one.
We made it.
Yeah. I couldn't tell
We're
you.
okay.
Maybe they just lied to me.
Everyone please
Although I
step
don't
off
think
the
that's the
elevator
case.
and proceed up the stairs in an orderly fashion.
No need to worry, folks. We'll get everyone situated in your new home. Vault 111. A better future underground.
So we just...
Yes, up the stairs.
I can't believe it. If we left a minute later.
No,
We'd all be.
don't get caught up thinking about that. You're safe now.
I'm cutting in line.
Everyone, just head up these stairs and through the door there.
Vault Tech is here for
Just
you.
this way, please.
All new residents, please proceed in
This
an
way.
orderly fashion.
Male.
Just this way.
Home.
This one's good. Male.
Step over to the table and take a suit.
You'll need your suits before we can take you further.
Thanks.
Welcome.
What now?
Just
up a
follow
suit
the
right
doctor
over there.
here. He'll show you where to go.
All right, you three. Follow me.
Right over there, please.
See? This is our new home.
Here you are.
Oh,
Head
you're gonna
down the
love
hall
it here.
there.
This is one of our most advanced facilities. Not that the others aren't great, mind you. It's gone. Our home. Everything
Sir?
we had.
My mother and father down in D.C.
God, honey. What if they
How
can make
long
it?
do you think we'll be down here?
Oh, we'll be going over all that in orientation. Just a few medical items we have to get through first.
Just checking everyone off the list.
Yeah, this doesn't look suspect at all.
Prepared for the future, right?
Such a lovely family you have. I hope you'll see this as your new home.
Just step in here and put your vault suit on.
Who's my little guy? I'm not going far. I'll just be over there.
I just completely
The pod
skipped
will
some.
decontaminate and depressurize you before we head deeper in the vault. Just relax.
Time for a whole new life.
Resident secure. Occupant vitals normal. Procedure complete. In 5, 4, 3, 2.
Oh my god, I'm having flashbacks back to my job at IV. Yeah, I work in a freezer for my part-time job, so, you know. This is familiar.
Manual override initiated. Cryogenic stasis. Suspended.
Hey, so we can look
This is the
around.
one. Here.
There's people out there. Let me out.
Open it.
There's a way if you... So there's a way you can mash on the glass. Smash your keyboard.
Are we okay?
Almost. Everything's gonna be fine.
Come. No, I got him.
Let the boy go. I'm only gonna tell you once.
I'm not giving you Sean.
Got it. Get out of here. Let's go. At least we still have the backup.
Oh, that's how. Press E and that does that. Press E to smash on the glass, which doesn't do anything other than immersion. Freezer Part 2 Electric Boogaloo. Set me free.
Cryogenic array. Vault residents must vacate immediately.
Come on! There has to be a release! Come on, come on, come on! Oh, God!
I'll find who did this. And I'll get Sean back. I promise.
Alright. That was interesting, sir.
God. Why would Voltaire do this?
I think this is going to be the first playthrough in a
Can't be the
while.
only one left.
Hello? Anyone?
Everyone's dead.
Oh, God.
So, cryogenic array, offline. Could have probably figured that one out. Life support, offline. Occupancy. C1, empty. You deceased. Asphyxiation. 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 Here. Yep. Unknown pod door manual override engage. Unknown remote override. Remote override? Well, I know exactly why that is. asphyxiation. Yep. So I'm going to try and read all the terminals, something I never really do in this game because I've probably already seen it. I have played this a lot in the past. Cryogenic ray, offline, yeah, life support, same thing. I think they're all going to be the same regardless. So yeah, this is probably also going to be one of those few playthroughs. In most playthroughs, what I do is I will actually just give myself stuff like ammo and whatnot, because I do have access to the console commands.
Malfunction in emergency exit door override. Please contact your Vault-Tec maintenance representative for service.
Did you try turning it off and back on? No. I don't think the maintenance is around. Yeah, I'll avoid doing any sort of cheating in this playthrough. Well, I won't do any sort of cheating in this playthrough because this is actually something that I'm posting on YouTube and, you know, just not a great look. Alright, Vault-Tec 111 security instructions. Confidential, security eyes only, violation, whatever. Vault 111 is designed to test the long-term effects of suspended animation on unaware human subjects. Security staff are responsible for maintaining installation integrity and monitoring science staff activity. Under no circumstances are staff allowed to deviate from assigned duties. Insubordination or interference with vault operations are capital offenses. Security staff are authorized to use lethal force. That's nice. Operations protocol, residence and admittant. You all know the word I'm trying to say. Upon activation notice from Vault-Tec, all personnel are required to report to the entry area and assist with the admittance. I can English. Of vault residents. Security personnel will maintain order and ensure that no personnel or residents attempt to evacuate the vault. Research staff will be responsible for resident intake and escort each to the designated cryogenic pod. Residents not accounted for in the manifest should be asked to step aside and detained forcefully by security if necessary. Once all residents have been sealed into their preservation chambers, dispose of any detainees. Vault entryway must remain sealed under any circumstances. Staff duties, science staff, members of the research team must daily monitor the vital signs of cryogenically preserved residents. Cardiopulmonary. Cardiopulmonary. I probably said that wrong. And cognitive activity in particular must be recorded hourly. I do not have enough water. My mouth keeps drying out. Life-saving intervention. Screw it. I'm grabbing some water out of the fridge. Come here, you. Ugh. Oh, that's better. And someone just sent me something on Discord. Alright. Where was I? Life-saving intervention is only permitted if greater than 8% of the resident population has perished while in cryogenic suspension. It must not interrupt suspension. Independent research is encouraged and left to overseer discretion. God, it's been a long time since I've tried reading things out loud. Security patrols are to be carried out on a constant 8-hour rotation. Security priorities include monitoring for signs of intrusion, checking for atmosphere leaks, settling disputes among personnel, enforcement of regulations set forth by the Overseer, enforcement of regulations set forth by Vault-Tec. Vault-Tec, Vault-Tec, Vault-Tec. Due to the nature of Vault 111, personnel will be expected to perform duties outside of their normal qualifications, such as janitorial duties and food preparation. The exact distribution of these roles is left to the Overseer's discretion. Discretion. Okay, all clear and evacuation. All clear message. Following a nuclear event, Vault-Tec will monitor hazards such as radiation levels, enemy invasion, subsequent attacks, and other factors. Once conditions are deemed safe, this terminal will receive an all-clear notice. Upon receiving the all-clear notice, Vault-Tec personnel may be evacuated at Overseer discretion. Disregard any notices from organizations or individuals not associated with Vault-Tec, including government and military. Residents are not to be disrupted or evacuated. Vault-Tec will attend to their needs remotely once Vault 111 staff has been evacuated. Mandatory shelter period. Vault 111 is classified as a short-term assignment. Non-resident personnel are expected to carry out research duties and basic maintenance of the vault while awaiting the all-clear signal to evacuate. In the absence of an all-clear message from Vault-Tec, the Overseer may elect to evacuate staff after a mandatory shelter period of 180 days of containment. Under no circumstance may Vault 111 staff evacuate during this shelter period unless receiving the all-clear message from Vault-Tec. Security logs, October 23rd, 2077. God, it finally happened. The world's over. Barely got all the residents inside. Not everyone made it. Now it's just us and the icebergs. I don't get it. Eggheads tried to explain to me that keeping them frozen is a big experiment for a better future or something. I don't know. It just doesn't seem right that we were smiling at them all that time before putting them on ice. Shouldn't we have told them something? Getting back into the habit of reading kind of a dialogue like that. I haven't done that since high school. Christmas Underground. Got together with the rest of security boys and support staff and had a little party. Best gift that got handed out was a fancy lad's snack cake that wasn't too stale. Then the scientists came. Overseer wasn't there either. Just don't get them. They hiding something from us? Another company secret only for the higher-ups? Whatever. Just a few more months until the all-clear is supposed to come through. Then we can start rebuilding. That was December 25th, 2077, March 14th, 2078. Only a few weeks left in our mandatory shelter period. Everyone's getting stir-crazy. Some people are even saying the all-clear signal is never coming. Can't stay here much longer, that's for sure. It's not just the fact that I've been staring at the same break room and bunk bed for over 6 months. It's the fact that we only have enough food left for another few months, tops. The Overseer keeps telling everyone to be patient, focus on work. He's definitely keeping us out of the loop. Something bad is going on, I just know it. April 23rd, 2078. The main door accessing the vault exit is malfunctioning. Now the only way out is through the Overseer's evacuation tunnel. How convenient for him. Excuse me. He has one of the science team watching the door into his office at all times from a little makeshift checkpoint. got invited to a meeting tonight. Support staffers and security only. Sounds like I'm not the only one with an axe to grind. Last entry. No all clear from Vault Tech is coming. We need to leave. We're all but out of food. I almost murdered Stanley for dropping a damn salt cracker on the floor. Sounds like something I would do. In that scenario. A handful of us confronted the overseer about opening up the vault. I never knew a man that small could shout that loud. Now he's locked himself in his office along with the rest of the science staff. We're supposed to hand over any food, weapons, and medicine we have by tonight, or there's going to be consequences. I've talked to everyone. It's time. One way or another, we're getting out of this vault. Yep. I think I know what happened to the staff. Got ourselves a security baton. So, yep. E.
Giant roaches? What the hell?
What the hell's wrong with me? Kills it, immediately picks it up and flings it across the room. Yeah. So, rad roaches. Do 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 do. I dropped it. Oops. Alright. Let's come over here. Reception terminal. Overseer memo. Remember, use of the recreational terminal is a privilege. If work performance declines, this privilege may be revoked. Enjoy responsibly. Top 10. So, yep, this is just has a holotape in it for the Red Menace video game. I check that and take that with me. Refrigerator has nothing. Hot plate, coffee, toaster. Coffee cups, I mean. More coffee cups, that'll be useful. I have ceramic in them. Be useful for making the radio towers later on. Is there nothing else in here? I thought there was a case in here. No Apple News. I don't want to hear the latest stories. Phone keeps going off here. Go over there. Alright. Is it going to zap him? Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh, there it goes. Usually that thing will just walk in there immediately. That roach would just walk into it immediately. Red roach meat.
What happened here? Where is everyone?
I think we've already determined what happened to everyone. Have at thee. Get some water from the water fountain. So, one thing I did install. Give me 1 second. Oh, seriously, as soon as I start the recording again, he sends me another thing. Alright, what was I saying before that? Yeah. So I know I have a mod that adds in I think a couple of different, well, I know that I have a mod that adds in just a normal M14 that has a bunch of different mods, but I think I have another one that adds into the M1A, which is a civilian.
Nice. Coming back later for you.
Which is a civilian, like, production variant of the M14. M14 is probably one of my favorite rifles. out there. Like, definitely one of my favorite quote-unquote assault rifles. At the time, I believe it was, yeah, an assault rifle at the time. Nowadays, it's used as a kind of a marksman rifle.
Terminal's gotta be somewhere.
Yeah. Terminal access. It's used as a assault rifle with, well, it's a marksman rifle kind of sniper rifle in most militaries, and I think it's designated as a what's it? The M21 is what it's designated as. I know it's called the Mark 17. There's a lot of variation with it. I can't remember what it is. I just like the classic M14 wood stock, all that fun stuff. All right, confidential overseer's eyes only. Vault 111 is designed to test long-term effects of suspended animation on unaware human subjects. Your staff will be on short-term assignment to monitor basic cardiopulmonary and cognitive functions. Anyway, yeah, I don't even know why I bother trying to pronounce that. And cognitive functions. Long-term monitoring will be handled remotely by Vault-Tec technicians. Under no circumstance is suspension to be disrupted. This includes the administration of life-saving measures. Your staff is also considered expendable. Insubordination or attempts to evacuate prematurely are capital violations. Unused cryogenic pods are the preferred method for cadaver disposal. Or preferred method for just cadaver disposal. I, for some reason, thought that was going to continue. The cryolator. I've long dreamed of making cryogenic freezing available in a portable, on-demand form. The cryolator is my latest attempt. Thankfully, we're in no short supply of the chemicals and components I need to tinker with the prototype. It's a nice way to occupy the time as we wait for the all-clear signal. Which is that thing in the lockbox on the wall. Operations protocol. We've already read all those. Overseer operations. Final staff orientation is complete. All but a few of the residents down in Sanctuary Hills have been enrolled, and several from Concord as well. Vault-Tec supervisors came up this week to do a technical review with me. This vault is ready to open. I can only imagine what wonders our residents will get to witness. The notion of leaping forward in time. I almost wish I could join them and see the promise of our future realized. Yeah, that would be nice, but all of them are dead, except for me. It's happened. We were lucky that most of the staff was nearby when the early warning came through. We had less notice than expected, but only Nordhagen was missing when we sealed the entrance. Resident admittance went smoothly. Everyone made it, even the family that waited until the last minute. I was worried there would be more suspicion, but things happened so fast for these people. They must have been too overwhelmed to question the cryogenic pods. System malfunction. Strange issue today with pod C3. Subject appeared to be having heart palpitations. Nothing life-threatening, but unusual. We realized almost too late that the pod was malfunctioning. The cryogenic array almost started thawing her out. We're not sure, but I suspect a hiccup in Vault-Tec's remote override systems may have sent an errant signal. We'll have to keep an eye out. I only hope that our systems are reliable once we evacuate the staff. Supply supplies running low. There's been no all-clear signal yet, even though we're nearing the end of the 180-day mandatory shelter period. Supplies were never intended to last much more than that, and despite my best efforts, people are beginning to question what we're doing down here. If people think we can just leave when the 180 days are up, they're insane. The radioactive exposure would still be potent enough to fry everyone if the vault seals are breached that early. The whole point of the all-clear was to receive additional instructions from the main office. I don't know what to do. I can't open the vault. I can't expect our supplies to last forever. I just have to keep everything under control until the all-clear. The all-clear that's never coming. Mutiny. A faction led by the security personnel have turned on me, demanding they be allowed to leave the vault. Idiots. I will not open the door to be radiated to death out there. I'm consolidating the remaining supplies, putting the staff on lockdown. We're going to have to start prioritizing who deserves what little food we have left. I've been too damn generous with the rations. If people don't like it, well, that's fewer mouths to feed. Yep. Sounds about right. Alright. Opening the evacuation tunnel. What does that say? It's now open. Remind all staff to be orderly and follow the shutdown protocols before exiting and resealing Vault 111. Yeah, not worried about it. Did I grab? Yeah, I grabbed all that. Alright. Come on. Alright. Eat some hot lead, you insects. Oh, that's another thing I could play is Earth Defense Force. That's one of my favorites. God damn. Get over here. Suppose I could be using the VATS, but I usually forget that it even exists. People might hate me for that, but once again, I'm not too worried about it. Alright, we got our Pip-Boy. The one thing I really liked about this is that there's actually an app you can get on your phone that allows you to interact with your Pip-Boy from your phone in game. So it's like I used it with my PS4 version. I'm not sure if it's compatible with the PC, but it might be. Anyway, let's open the vault door. Let's get out of this hellhole.
Vault door cycling sequence initiated. Please stand back.
Standing back. Ooh, it's happening. So I think we're definitely going down a Minutemen path in this, because honestly, the Brotherhood of Steel is not the worst, but here their morals are a little questionable. And then the Institute is, I could never do anything with them without feeling guilty in some way. People will just say that it's only a video game. It's one of those things where I just can't do it. Video game or not, I just cannot do it. Which is not a horrible thing, to be honest. But, you know, for having variety in your playthroughs, it's not a great thing to great trait to have. Although I would say it's fine. What am I doing? I don't need this. Did not mean to press that. There we go.
Enjoy your return to the surface, and thank you for choosing Vault Tech.
Anyway. Trying to remember what other mods I had installed in this. I know I got the Officer's Revolver. I have some. Who am I? I would say it's seen better days. You know, that's one thing I do like, is this opening kind of you get out of the vault. It actually does look pretty nice. Although I will say, my favorite, so Fallout 4 is probably my personal favorite. I know a lot of people don't like the dialogue system, which, yeah, I can get that. I like how the characters will talk when you do dialogue. There's the button in case we want to go back to the vault. Do that when we can actually get the cryolator. Some wood crates around. What was I saying? Yeah, so Fallout 4 is my favorite simply because I love I just love the overall style of it. How the game plays. I love the settlement building, although most settlements I don't bother too much with. I'm not that great, and I don't think I'm going to record most of that. Most of that I'll probably just do off camera, maybe do a tour of it. I know during the playthrough I'll definitely go through and do their basic needs, but I'll probably go off camera and actually build the settlement. But in Fallout 4, yeah. So the settlement building, I love it. Gameplay, I love the power armor system is. I love Fallout 4's power armor system. However, when it comes to and I love the style of it all, but when it comes to looks, I think Fallout 76 is definitely the best. I'll get to that more later.
Oh, it's really you.
Codsworth? You're still here. So other people could still be alive too.
Well, of course I'm still here. Surely you don't think a little radiation could deter the pride of General Atomics International? But you seem the worse for wear. Best not let the wife see you in that state, hmm? Where is the missus, by the way?
Oh, she dead.
They came into the vault. Maybe you saw them, armed, wearing strange outfits.
Only Miss Rosa's boy running around in his Halloween costume more than a week early. I swear, the nerve of that woman leaving her brat unsupervised. Ha ha, not like this family, sir. You and the missus have always been such a responsible couple. Oh, where is she, by the by?
She's in a better place.
Sir, these things you're saying, these terrible things, I believe you need a distraction. Yes, a distraction to calm this dire mood. It's been ages since we've had a proper family activity. Checkers, or perhaps charades. Sean does so love that game. Is the lad
shit. I dropped my water bottle.
Sean's been kidnapped. But I'm going to find him. I'm going to get my son back.
It's worse than I thought. You're suffering from hunger-induced paranoia. Not eating properly for 200 years will do that, I'm afraid.
200 years? What? Are you...
A bit over 210, actually, sir. Or give or take a little, for the Earth's rotation and some minor dings to the old chronometer. That means you're 2 centuries late for dinner. Perhaps I can whip you up a snack? You must be famished.
Codsworth, you're acting... a little bit weird. What's wrong?
Oh, sir, it's been just horrible. 2 centuries with no one to talk to, no one to serve. I spent the first 10 years trying to keep the floors waxed, but nothing gets out nuclear fallout from vinyl wood. Nothing. And don't get me started about the futility of dusting a collapsed house. And the car! How do you polish rust?
Well, if you're anything like me and drive an 83 Suburban that's covered in rust, you don't polish it. Anyway.
Whoa. Focus, Codsworth.
I'm afraid I don't know anything, sir. The bombs came and all of you left in such a hurry. I thought for certain you and your family were dead. I did find this holotape. I believe the missus was going to present it to you as a surprise. But then, well, everything happened.
Thank you, Codsworth.
You're welcome. Now, enough feeling sorry for myself. Shall we search the neighborhood together? The missus and young Sean may turn up yet.
Have you seen anything dangerous?
Oh, just the usual, sir. Pesky neighborhood dogs and mosquitoes. Shall I investigate?
All right. Lead the way.
Proud to serve, sir.
Why am I in third person? There we go. Alright. So yeah, what I was saying earlier is Fallout 76 is not... Yeah, it's not that great of a game. From the sense of just playing it. Like, the idea of a multiplayer Fallout was pretty good. But I mean, when their execution of it was not that great, to be honest. And
my senses are picking up movement in another house. Follow me.
And it was very buggy at release. I mean, I still played it a lot when it was first released. I played it with one of my friends, and we enjoyed it for a bit. But after a while, it kind of just felt like you really weren't doing much. It was the same stuff over and over again. And I haven't really played any of the new updates for it that add in proper stories and whatnot, proper NPC storylines. I tried it a little bit, but I just really couldn't find.
Your family isn't here either. They're really gone, aren't they?
Thanks for trying, Codsworth.
You can't give up, sir. What about the city? Concord is nearby, and, well, the people there have only shot at me a few times.
There's still people alive in Concord?
Yes, although they're a bit rough. You remember the way? Just across the southern footbridge, out of the neighborhood, and past the Red Rocket Station? I shall remain here and secure the home.
Snacking on some Tootsie Rolls while I'm at it. My dad can call me an old person all he wants, but, you know, I love me some Tootsie Rolls. But anyway, Fallout 76, yeah. Not my favorite. However, the map, gorgeous, And my favorite part was actually the how the power armor is modeled. I absolutely love it. So Fallout 76, from a multiplayer perspective, I hate it. From a graphics and overall style perspective, I love it. And I would love to see a full-on I would love to see a full-on single-player version, single-player Fallout game taking place on that map. Because right now, all you have is the multiplayer, and if you're trying to play single player, it really just doesn't work, because then it just feels a little empty. So but what I am excited for is the Fallout London mod that's being worked on for Fallout 4, which is kind of why I'm getting back into Fallout 4 a bit, is because they're working on Fallout London, and I'm actually really excited for that. And, you know, they just released the standalone mod that has all of their stuff in it, that just has all their modded items in it. So come on, you. Alright. So what time are we at? Oh, God, an hour long. Yeah. Well, I think with that, though, we will call this episode adjourned. So, thank you all for watching. Please like and subscribe. If you like the video, please hit that like button and subscribe so you don't miss the next part or any of the other fun videos I will be posting, hopefully later on. And I will see you all in the next one.